All right, what's up, everybody? So, I haven't touched this. I haven't touched my chevelle since I don't know, probably December. I've taken it for a couple rides. It rips. The car's fast. Um, had some issues with it that I want to address, and I had a lot of problems with the starter. So, problems with the starter wound up being that when I put the motor in, I grabbed the flywheel out of the box. I had the engine hanging up over the car. Forgot to put it on. Grabbed it out of the box, stuck it on, put it on back. So I had problems with the starter. So every time I just start this thing, it's a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna pull this motor out to fix my starter problem. But I'm also gonna do a couple other things while it's out. I'm gonna put some oil pan studs in it that I didn't do. I put bolts. I'm gonna change those out for studs while it's hanging in the air. It's basically gonna go right back in. I gotta change the intake bolts. I got another fan that I'm putting on it. I'm losing the electric. I don't care for the electric, so I'm gonna run this regular fan. I got the spacer here. I put this on it with some bolts. So we got that. I got a bunch of other stuff. Got the new battery tray. I got a bunch of small stuff that were needed. When I went for a ride in the car, it was driving fine, but street car stuff, basically. We're putting everything back to street, so I'm going to start by pulling this motor out, fix my flywheel, and then I'm just going to keep going. After that, try and get this thing out. I haven't worked on it. I've been messing with the stupid Jeep. The Jeep's been really breaking my stones. Just did the timing chain on it, which straightened out a lot of problems, but it's never a dull moment with that thing. So anyway, yeah, shout out to the boss. I've been working 7 days a week, so I haven't really had time to get out here. So shout out to him. He gave me a couple days off. They were well needed. So I'm gonna get some work done. I'm gonna get this motor fixed, get it straight so we can go for a cruise. I've had it out a few times. Took my son for a ride. The car's just ridiculous. It's so much fun. But anyway, I'm gonna get started pulling this motor. Before I started pulling it, I wanted to see if my fan actually fit with that spacer. So it's close. It's very close. It's close to the alternator here. I think it's gonna be all right. So we're good there. But I test fit the fan. I like it. So there's that. I got a new alternator. We're gonna swap that. A new power steering, and this here bolt right here on stock 400 blocks down here, this bolt hole goes all the way into the water jacket. So if you remove this bolt, all your antifreeze will piss right out of it. So while it's out, when I put it back together, I'm gonna put a stud here. It's like a power steering pump on, and I got new lines. So new power steering line right here because that blew. So we're good here. So yeah, we got a lot to do. Center bolts out, everything to the other side. Get that loose. Okay. Definitely a big shout out to the boss. Much needed time off. Some stuff done. I also gotta fix my drain plug. My drain plug is an O-ring on it. It's got a nice little loop to it. Nice drip. Get that done too while I'm here. Just get a little cruising. Oh. This thing doesn't even run hot. It runs real cool. I got a thermostat put in it. There's no thermostat. It's got that big block Chevy 4-core radiator that was in my Camaro. That's my block. Came from a friend of mine, Chevelle. Unfortunately, he wrecked it. It's brand new when he put it in. Didn't have it long, so works real good. Two different size leather bolts. haven't been videoing, but I got it almost all unbolted. A couple more things to do. The kids were in here welding, so I didn't video. But it's almost out. Hasn't been that long. Getting the carb off, dowels and bolts out, flywheel torque converter, and it's ready to come out. Yeah, so everything's disconnected, get the motor mount bolts out. Let's pull the carb off, flywheel torque converter, bell housing, and then hook this thing up and pull it. Should have it back in today, so. Can't find my 2-inch car spacer. Just put that back on. Fine. Not taking much off of here to pull it. Shouldn't be that big of a deal putting it back. Finger on these washers. You know what? Even better. Alright, I don't have to worry about not getting in there. How's that? Got that. All right, we're jacked up. I gotta climb under. I gotta take the last bolts out of it. Flywheel torque for the bolts, transmission. 2 bell housing bolts left. Get those out and we'll start yanking this bad boy. And I'll probably put it back in tomorrow, because the wife wants to take the top off the Jeep. I got some yard work to do, so I'm probably gonna get it out today. We'll put it back in tomorrow. Fire this thing up. All right, we're ready to come out. Let's see how my I know I gotta put this car up on jack stands a little bit to get the engine hoist, the legs under it. So I'll figure this out. How I'm gonna do this. I'm not sure we're gonna put my jack stands yet, where they're not in the way. I'll have to figure it out. This engine hoist, I took this piece of chain out of it when I was pulling the 6-liter out of a 2500 truck. I took this out because it kept twisting on us. The hook was never where we wanted it, so I took it out and I put it like this with no chain, and it worked perfect. Now here I am trying to use my engine plate, and I got to put this piece back in so I can get it to turn. Stupid. All right. Just tighten. Of course it's not. Shorten this up some. Good. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Yep. Clear, just gonna separate the tray. Clear on one side. holding the wire. That's not good. There it goes. Out. A little more. Free and clear. Pull this thing out. Probably gonna put it back in the morning. Wait, I got some other stuff to do. So. Nice. Leaking all over my car. I took the time to drain it too. That's some shit. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, so I gotta take this off and spin it. Pretty sure it's on backwards. Yeah, 'cause it's coming out that way. It's gotta be closer to the engine because the flywheel and starter are not hitting right at all. Not even close, so I'm gonna take that, do that tomorrow. And I gotta change my studs for the oil pan. We'll be back in tomorrow, hopefully probably firing it up too, so. All right, I'm gonna end this video today. I'll be back at it tomorrow. Gonna make some changes, put it back in, and then hopefully by the end of the week we'll have be able to drive this thing like whenever I want. Not just I had such a hard time trying to fire this thing up. Starter problem. It was ridiculous. So I finally figured out, I'm pretty sure I put that flywheel on wrong. So get that straight, get this car like ready so I can just turn the key and go, and we'll make some good video. But for now, I'm gonna end this today. Tomorrow, I'll probably do another video, putting it back in, making the changes. So see you later. All right, it's another day. Flywheel's not on wrong. It was starts hitting real bad. It's not. It's like it's barely hitting. So I'm gonna end up putting like a half a shim on the starter. I think I'm gonna end up ordering a new flywheel because this thing's chewed up pretty good. I'll show you. Yeah. So you can see the teeth of the flywheel. Pretty chewed up. It's bad. It's hitting pretty hard. You can see this lip in there. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of hard to see. There's a little lip there where the flywheel mounts. It pushes it out a little bit. I don't remember seeing on a stock crankshaft. So yeah, I don't know if the stock crankshaft actually has it. There's a little gap in between the crankshaft and the flywheel. And that little lip right at the base of it pushes it out a little. I don't know if that's making some kind of... I've never had a problem like this. It starts off, and you go to crank it at first, when I first put the starter on, cranks over real easy. Real nice, like perfect. And then all of a sudden, slowly, gets worse and worse. It just gets louder and louder. Check the clearance on the starter gear with the flywheel, and it's got a lot of clearance in it. And it's only hitting see it. See the gears on the starter, a little bit chewy. It's barely touching. It's like it's got to come out more. So what I'm going to try to do is put a half a shim on it while the engine's out. I'm going to make sure it's good, and probably going to end up ordering a new flywheel, because this one don't look so hot. It's like certain spots, certain areas of the flywheel are real chewed, which sucks, because I really don't have any runtime on this thing. I mean, I went for a few rides in it, but it starts up. When I pulled it out of the car, it wasn't even touching the flywheel anymore. You would think the bolts or something might be wrong, but they're starter bolts, and they came with the starter, but they're tight in the starter, so it's not the starter moving around. So I'm going to try a half a shim on the outer side and see what that does. And it should take up some of the clearance, but it's not hitting good. I'm going to have to figure something out. So I'm going to cut this one. I'm just going to use this part of the shim here, up right up to here.
Oh, this is not sharp.
Shim it on one side. You should angle it a little bit more. Put it closer to the flywheel. Let's see if that does anything. I'll give it a try. Right, so I cut the shim, cleaned it up. Get on. See what happens. I don't know. It wasn't easy trying to find the starter either, or angle bolt pattern. And I don't have the straight pattern, because the hole's not drilled for the straight pattern on this block. It's a stock 400 block. So it's got to be an angle. Sock. Alright, let's see where we're at now. Something to pull it out with. Or pliers or something. Let's see how far it's coming up. Much better, actually. How far is it from? Coming out about the same distance, but it's definitely, it's got less clearance here. So, let's see if I can show you. We can get in here. Well, lot less than that when I started. Goes in a little bit better now, so I don't know if that's actually going to work. I think it will work. Looks like it might work. Alright. So alright, so a half a shim might have did it. It looks better. I think I'm gonna have to order a new flywheel, so I don't think I'll be putting it back in today. Probably take about 3 or 4 days to get it. So I'm gonna end up doing my oil pan studs. I'm gonna do the studs on the oil pan. I'm gonna change the intake bolts. I got a new alternator for it to convert it to the internal regulator style alternator. Swap that, and I get all that other stuff done, I guess, while I'm waiting for the flywheel. So that way, when we're ready to put it back in, we're ready. I get the new power steering lines, I get the new battery tray. I got a bunch of new stuff, so we'll just keep moving forward, I guess. I got these Moroso studs. It's 8mm. It's insane. It's so small. It's nuts. It's in there. I don't like these stock bolts. Quick as a ratchet. Oil pan kicks out, screws me all up. Alright, that's one side done. Get the other side going. Studs are in. I think when I end this video, I'm gonna order a flywheel, and I guess we'll put it in when I get the flywheel. the motor back in the car. But for now, that's where we're at. So we got this problem fixed, it looks like. I think we're gonna be alright here. I don't know if this flywheel is actually gonna, it'll probably work, but it's a little chewy. I'm not sure if I should run it or not. I think I'm just gonna order a new one. It studs in the oil pan like I wanted to do. So that's done. I'm gonna go look at flywheels. So I'll probably post this and I'll make another video when I get the flywheel and go put this engine back in the car and we'll take it for a rip.